Lowe's versus the Home Depot. Lowe's wins. How the Home Depot lost $40,000 in sales. Early in 2024, I decided to remodel my house, including adding a second story. Colleagues and friends said I was crazy. Working with contractors is a nightmare, and there are so many things that can go wrong. Well, some things did go wrong. Working with some of the trades was challenging. The architect I hired was a disaster. And oddly enough, I very much enjoyed the journey. I learned so much, and I know if I had it to do over again, I would do a much better job. But this article is not about my construction project, but about how I paid for it. At least, how I paid for some of it. I had saved up much of the money for the project, I liquidated some investments, and I took out a small loan. However, I knew that I would have to be purchasing lots of material from building stores, so I applied for credit at the Home Depot, Lowe's, and Floor Décor. Part of the reason I wanted credit cards from these building material retailers is that they all offer special payment terms. In many cases, they offer no interest or financing for up to 2 years, and in some cases, low interest rates for payments up to 5 years. Of course, each company has their own plans and methods of enticing customers to make purchases from their locations. Plus, I'm a finance and accounting guy, and the idea of no interest and low interest very much appealed to me. The good news is that all 3 retailers gave me a credit card. The Home Depot card had a limit of $4,000, the Floor Décor card had a limit of $10,000, and the Lowe's card had a limit of $9,800. I made a list of the materials I would need, which included doors, flooring, tile, vanities, fixtures, shower doors, light fixtures, paint, and more. Then I sat down with the contractor who was helping me on the project, and we went over the list and determined in what order I should buy the materials. I should mention that the contractor helped me with the major work like foundations, framing, stucco, and roofing, but I hired sub-trades like drywallers, flooring specialists, tile specialists, and electricians directly. The first thing we decided we needed was doors, so when the framers finished their work, we could close up the house. With my new design, my house has 5 exterior doors. I decided to start with the Home Depot. I went to my local Home Depot with my list of doors and worked with a door specialist to order the various interior and exterior doors that I needed. I ordered all the doors, except for the main front door because my wife wanted a special door. The total bill came to a little over $4,800. The customer service person enticed me with an order discount and said he could give me 24 months no interest financing. It sounded good to me, so I gave him my credit card, explaining that my limit was $4,000. He said he would contact the Home Depot credit card office and ask for a credit line increase. He did, but Home Depot would not give me an $800 credit line increase. So I put $4,000 on my Home Depot credit card and paid the balance with one of my other cards. And yes, I did get 24 months, no interest financing on the $4,000. With no more credit at Home Depot, I went to Lowe's in the day. Lowe's was having a sale on bathroom fixtures, so I purchased 2 vanities and a few more items. The total came to around $4,000, and Lowe's offered to finance the purchase on my card at 9.99% interest. I took advantage of the offer. The next 2 items on my list were tiles and flooring. I know that Floor Décor has a large selection of tiles and flooring, and I had that $10,000 limit credit card, so I went to my local Floor Décor. My wife and I spent a whole morning picking out the floor tiles, the wall tiles, the shower tiles, the patio tiles, and the engineered wood flooring for the house. When we had everything picked out, we hailed a customer service person and had her put the order into their system. The order came to about $16,000, and she wanted $750 to deliver the product. I asked for a discount for such a large order and was told no discount was available. That didn't sit too well with me, and I had been told by another employee at Floor Décor on a previous occasion that if I had a large order, they would work with me to give me a discount. I had the clerk print out my order and left the store. I then took that list of products to Lowe's. The customer service person at Lowe's found me comparable products, and then he ran the order through their system. The system gave me a 15% discount and a $20 delivery. That was great, but now I had a problem. I only had about $5,000 available on my Lowe's card, but the order was about $15,000. The Lowe's customer service guy said he would call the Lowe's credit card department to see if I could get an increase. Sure enough, Lowe's gave me an increase and special financing on the order. The story doesn't end here. I went back to Lowe's and purchased all the light fixtures, toilets, shower doors, ceiling fans, and other items. That order totaled close to $7,000. Lowe's increased my credit limit again and provided special financing. Thanks to the great treatment I received at Lowe's, I bought $2,000 of paint, $6,000 of appliances, and $1,000 worth of paving stones for landscaping the backyard. In total, I purchased approximately $40,000 of products and material from Lowe's. Now, during this whole process, nothing has changed about my personal financial situation. My income stayed the same. My net worth stayed the same. My net worth increased slightly due to increases in value of some of my real estate portfolio. All the money I was spending was adding value to my principal residence. In fact, post-construction, my income will increase because part of my plan added a small rental unit to my property. Both Lowe's and the Home Depot have access to my credit score and credit report. As for Floor Décor, I completed an online survey in which I explained that even though I had a larger order, the service person would not give me a discount. As a result of completing that survey, the manager of the local Floor Décor called me and apologized. He said that their policy regarding large orders was to offer discounts and no interest financing. Unfortunately, it was too late as I had already purchased my needs from Lowe's. I did, however, subsequently purchase some products from Floor Décor that I could not find at Lowe's. One company, the Home Depot, refused to give me an increase in the credit limit on my credit card of $800. The other company, Lowe's, gave me about a $20,000 increase on my credit card and provided no interest and low interest payments plans on the purchases. Had the Home Depot taken a different approach, the $40,000 in purchases I made at Lowe's could have been purchases from the Home Depot. This will cost the Home Depot even more because now my go-to-home improvement store is Lowe's, and I already have a few more projects in mind that will need building materials. I expect there is some executive at the Home Depot studying sales, and the poor fellow probably doesn't have a clue why sales are not as robust as the company would like them to be. Maybe he or she should read my article. As a final takeaway, if you need building materials for a home improvement project, check out Lowe's first.